Hello students, today we will discuss about the demand for money and we have to discuss liquidity preference theory of demand for money. So demand for money is the total amount of money that the population of economy wants to hold in hand. The demand for money refers to how much asset individuals wish to hold in form of money. It is sometimes referred to as a liquidity preference. The preference for liquidity by the community to hold in hand, that is the demand for money. The demand for money is related to income, interest, and whether people prefer to hold cash or money or liquid asset which plays the role of money. So, liquidity preference theory. That liquidity preference theory is given by Professor John Maynard Keynes. He wrote one book in the year of 1936. That book was entitled by The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. Typically, this book is known as the General Theory of Employment. John Maynard Keynes, who was the realistic economist who brings a revolution in economics science. According to John Maynard Keynes, government interference in the economy does matter, and he is the pioneer of government interfere in the economy ideology. All the theories given by John Maynard Keynes were short-term theories. According to John Maynard Keynes, the supply remains constant in short run and interest is the reward for liquidity. So the money demand can be changed only in short run rather than supply of money. According to John Maynard Keynes, rate of interest is determined by interaction between demand for liquidity and supply of liquidity. So supply remains constant, only demand for liquidity can bring the changes in short run. So the demand for liquidity can be changed due to transaction, precaution, speculation motive by the community or by the people of country. So according to John Maynard Keynes, people wish hold cash or money in hand or people do demand for money for these three motives. First is transaction motive. People wish to hold cash in hand or demand for money to meet daily needs or daily transactions. The transaction motive, money demand for transaction motive is depend upon income. There is a positive relation between the income level of people or community and money demand for transaction motive. If income increases, money transaction or money demand also increases. If income falls down, money demand also falls down. The second motive is that the precaution motive. Community or people wish to hold cash in hand or do money demand to meet future expected expenditures, which is also depend upon the income with positive relation. As income increases, money demand for precaution motive also increases. As income falls down, money demand for precaution motive also falls down. And last, that is the speculation motive. Speculation motive means people hold or people wish to hold cash in hand or money in hand or do money demand for to get benefits from market fluctuations, to get benefit from market ups and downs, which is depend upon rate of interest. There is a negative relation between rate of interest and demand for money for speculation motive. If rate of interest increases, it means returns from bank deposit also increases. So people hold cash in form of deposit instead of money in hand. So it means when rate of returns or rate of interest increases, people do less demand for money for speculation motto. Vice versa, when rate of interest falls down, it means returns on deposit falls down. So people increase their demand for speculation motto. People wish to hold cash in hand rather than cash in deposits in the banks. So there is an inverse relation between rate of interest and money demand for speculation motto. Thanks to everyone. In next lecture we will start inflation.